Gathered together at 7 in the morning, we started out on the ride at 7:30 and could not believe the fog we encountered. The destination today is ManasMURia forest, approximately 100 kilometers from Jamshedpur. Early morning, the fog kept us going relatively slow, maybe 70 kilometers per hour, and very careful. You never know what will come out at you. The first half of the ride took us an hour and a half as we navigated the fog and enjoyed the early morning feel of water on us. Unfortunately, I had forgotten the inner lining of my riding jacket and felt like I was riding with no clothes on. It was so cold. But we made good speed and covered the first 70 kilometers in an hour and a half. The first stop would be Billu the Dhaba. That would be where we will have our breakfast and a dash of coffee before we start out again. Approximately 17 of us. So that was a fairly good collection of riders as we took off for the next section. Another 30 kilometers or so to ManasMURia. The roads were okay, not the best, but majority of the road was fairly good. Some amount of off-roading adventure did happen where the paved road was not ready, and then as we reached the forest, as was to be expected, it was gravel and sand. Many of the riders on Himalayan, the dirt bike, enjoyed themselves riding standing on the footpeg. The others a little more careful, a little more wary as they rode. This is ManasMURia jungle where they are building a little resort of sorts. We did a photo opportunity and followed that up with riding on a slip sliding road for a while, wanting to experience the dirt roads, the muddy roads that the villagers typically use. Being ultra careful, luckily there was no crashes and everyone proved their riding skills as they rode very well through the mud, through the wet mud, which just becomes more slippery. This was the riders proving themselves that they are quite good and adept at bad roads and slip sliding roads. Soon we were ready to head back. It would be roughly another 95 kilometers going back to Jamshedpur. And as we get ready, goodbye to you all till we meet during our next trip, which hopefully will be in this year itself. Goodbye.
इसको कहते हैं सुपर